Hey, how's it going, guys? So recently, I've been doing a lot of Helldivers 2 live streams. So far, I believe I did about 3 of them, and so far they have been amazing. I'm having a lot of fun with Stars. I mean, not Star Citizen, Helldivers 2. I naturally say Star Citizen because that's literally the main source of content I've been doing right now. But Helldivers 2 has been amazing. It's a lot of fun, and it's a lot of fun when you play with the squad. And during the live stream, the people I've been playing with, my subscribers, they recommended a few videos for me, and so far they gave me about 4 videos, and 3 of them I'm gonna save in a different video. But this one is called Helldivers 2 Review, Triple the Defense Budget Starship Bloopers by Max0r, 0r. I hope I said that correctly. So shout out to Max0r, 0r for the video, and he's doing pretty well. I mean, 1.46 million subscribers, and this thing has 2.4 million views. Wow. So I'm really interested in seeing what this is about, but either way, I'm having a lot of fun with Helldivers 2, and I hope you guys are enjoying the game as well as much as I am. But so far, I'm only at level 16 because it's really hard to level up if you're on your own, but if you're playing with the team and you're completing a lot of missions, then you could easily level up a lot faster than normal. So without anything else, let's just jump into the video.
This video contains many certifiable thought crimes. Helldivers 2 is an amazing co-op shooter that plays exactly like No Man's Sky, except instead of exploring the cosmos, you die horribly in the Somme. Every copy of Helldivers 2 is personalized. Joel wanted me to fight 10,000 fire ants. In a universe where humanity is beset on all sides by curious wildlife and the fire ants. In a universe.
So when he created this video, he is a level 50.
Where humanity is beset on all sides by curious wildlife and the actual Terminators, Super Earth.
Oh my god, dude. So he said it too. Yeah, because the first time I ever saw the bots, I felt like I was fighting against Terminators, and I kept on referring all the factories as Skynet.
The galaxy's last and only bastion of managed democracy.
Thanks for killing my dog, officer.
Sends its finest men, women, and children over 7 to liberate and spread freedom to the most horrifying hellscapes known to man, where war crimes are not only justified, but are necessary.
Wait, hold up. So he said the fire tornado location is Australia, and also I was on a planet with a fire tornado earlier today, so that was crazy.
Where war crimes are not only justified,
I hope it hits the Netherlands. Wow.
But are necessary. We play as the Helldivers, humanity's finest in emancipation and friendly fire incidents. But there's no need to worry about that last one because we are incredibly expendable. All across the galaxy. Last one because
wait, hold up.
We are incredibly expendable.
Whoopsie, I missed, and then
all across the galaxy, Liberty's enemies march ever closer. But through the power of teamwork, friendship, and 500-kilogram bombs, we will fight.
Oh yeah, I just unlocked that stratagem today, and so far it is very effective, and that's the one stratagem that all my buddies in the squad have been using.
Fight for freedom, for democracy, and most importantly, because it's really
orphanage bombed.
Dudes be like, Helldivers 2 is military propaganda. My brother in Christ. It worked. Triple the defense budget.
That should be part of the national anthem.
The first thing you'll notice upon entering the SES Judge of Judgment is the incredibly stupid name. And yes, you are able to name it other things using the Wizard 101 naming scheme. Things like the Pride of Pride.
Mine is the SES Warrior of Selfless Sacrifice, Selfless Service.
Star of the Stars. Patriot of Patriotism. And my personal favorite, the Founding Father of Family Values. Because this game has a lot of violence in movies. Oh, here you see me depicted as the Soy Wojak. The second thing you'll notice upon entering the bridge is the ongoing galactic war, and that we are currently fucking losing the galactic war, which is why we need to suit up with exactly 3 of our friends and choose which planet is in vital need of the democratic process. If you don't have any friends, then I hope you can speak good Mandarin, says. If you don't have any friends, then
Strap me to a missile and fire it at Errata Prime. Brought to you by the Committee for Strapping Yourself to a Missile and Firing it at Errata Prime.
I hope you can speak good Mandarin. I think I did something to make him mad. But to win the Galactic War, we must first understand the Galactic War. We can ill afford another Malevolon Creek, which is why I'm going to go over each of the 2 fronts that are currently reducing us to smears across the galaxy. And I'm going to do it at difficulty 7 or above, which is coincidentally the perfect enlistment age on the...
Yeah, see, like I said, the first time I ever saw the bugs in this game, the first thing that came up was Starship Troopers. But so far, this whole game, it feels like it took like references and like parts from movies that came, parts from movies. So for instance, like the Terminids, the bugs, I feel like they took it from Starship Troopers, the bots, the Automatons. It feels like they took it from Terminator and the Illuminate. I don't know why, but they give me the same feeling as the Husks in Mass Effect. And it's just crazy. And for instance, some of the weapons feel what was that game that had like the laser? Oh, like from Gears of War, because Gears of War had that like satellite. I forgot what it was called, the hammer of something, where you could have like, some sort of laser being fired from a satellite. The first time I saw that stratagem, it made me think of that. So it just feels like they took like pieces from different movies and inspirations and just combined it into one game, and it turned into Helldivers 2.
The left-hand side of the political spectrum, we have the Automaton front, an enemy focusing on range tactics, heavy armor in slight excess,
oh my God,
and an extremely high amount of explosive ordnance. Oh, I'm out of here, guys, later. If that
big Hulk item, I'm sorry for pausing a lot, guys. That big Hulk guy, I don't know why, but it kind of reminded me, including the tank, kind of reminded me from those, I forgot what it was called, but it was from Warhammer 40K, and I forgot which faction it was, but it looked like some of those huge mechanic robots, including the tanks. The tanks look pretty similar. And by the way, I got killed by a tank like twice today.
That sounds a little bit intimidating. Then don't worry. I haven't even gotten to the horde of angry chainsaws yet. Chainsaw Man reference goes in the video here. But talking about the Automaton front is never complete without talking about the fucking creek, or as it is known by our...
Yeah, so there we go, the Malevolon Creek. I don't know what exactly happened at that place, but however, those were actually videos that my other subscribers recommended to me, and they said something, it was like some sort of event, and I guess it's not available anymore. And yeah, Malevolon Creek, a Creek veteran, and some of the guys who were in the live stream said like, I was there. So I'm really curious as to see like what exactly happened at the Malevolon Creek. So keep an eye out for that video, guys. I plan on watching it after this, and the video should come out the next day from the day this is posted.
Honored veterans, Space Vietnam. This goddamn planet has been single-handedly responsible for most of our casualties.
My leg!
Is this SpongeBob? And that is genuinely impressive, considering that 10 million men have already died in the Battle of the Madagascar Lemur. Those are considered rookie numbers, and we're already outpacing the Tai King Rebellion. In fact, every single military operation we conduct is in
discretionary spending
to Malevolon Creek. And personally, I don't really see what all the hype is about. After all, it's just one planet. How important could one planet possibly be?
I am a human supremacist! I am a human supremacist! Our supremacy will not end with this planet! I am a human! We will go interdimensional. We will unlock the secrets of the universe. God has laid them out like Christmas presents for his children.
Bootcamp's got fucking weird recently. Malevolon Creek, and by extension, the rest of the front, is essentially an exercise in how much PTSD... The rest of the front is essentially an exercise...
These like walking turrets right there, first time I saw them, I kept on thinking of the ATSTs from Star Wars.
In how much PTSD one man can possibly get. Their firepower is so overwhelming, so absolutely constant, that describing it as an endless retreat where you accidentally accomplish all of your objectives would be very generous.
Damn.
As it implies that I do the objectives.
Fucking shit!
This can occasionally push you into what we call unfortunate tactical positions, at which point your main options for survival are going to be watching your slower friends get burned to death in the Mekong.
The Mekong?
I will never unhear that scream. So yes, this planet may be what economists call a bad use of our human capital. But after dealing with several days of what I can only describe as angry forklift decommissioning. Oh shit, this motherfucker's not OSHA certified. You really need a stepladder for that, sir. Okay, call me crazy, but I think there's a turret around this corner, guys. I fucking hate the creek. I can safely say that the attachment has become fucking personal. And honestly, I just want to see how many bodies one planet can hold. We lost Vietnam, we lost Afghanistan, and yes, we definitely lost America. So goddammit, I am not going to lose this shit to ones and zeros. God gave this galaxy to a non-binary species, and service guarantees gender affirmation. Fun facts about the bot front. Number 10, man urinates on fellow passenger for not being allowed to smoke. Number 9, if you—
Oh yeah, I didn't know you could do rock, paper, scissors. I had a few times doing that with some of my guys, and it was quite fun. And also on top of that, I did buy the Super Citizen Edition, and so far I am using the armor and the submachine gun, and in my opinion, it's pretty good.
You happen to make the mistake of fighting here, you're quickly going to realize that most of our forces are Chinese, each one taking glorious revenge against the steel plants they work in. Very auspicious behavior. And conversely, we Guilo have been sent by our barbarian prince to fight the hordes of angry roaches. For it is the God-given right of the defense lobby to remind the bugs that it is man who was made in God's image. Really can't wait to die on fucking
Wait, I want to see that again.
It is man who was made in God's image. Really can't wait to die on fucking legally distinct Clendathu. The Terminid front,
Starship Troopers.
The population problem is a wide assortment of increasingly horrifying demons, each one abandoned by their creators in completely different ways.
Would you like to know more?
Bad case of the rigor mortis. We've got small bugs, big bugs, immortal bugs, bugs that function as artillery, and of course, the bugs that stalk you at night. Thankfully,
bro, the Charger got me like 4 times.
Opportunity employer, and a lot of positions are open right now. That is to say, once you start fighting the bugs, you do not stop for about 40 minutes or so, because they just spawned a battalion from the ground like the goddamn Viet Cong for the 3rd time in a row, and I do not have enough raid for this shit.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys see on the live stream, this most recent live stream, it's the very first live stream of 2025. We went to the bug planet, and I swear to God, there's been like a bug breach every like 3 seconds, and you could literally look on the map and you can see like hordes coming in from like every single side. And we had such a hard time even doing our objective, which was like nuke nursery. And man, it was just crazy upon crazy. I got killed by a Charger like 3 or 4 times. And crap, what was that? I forgot what that bug was just called. The one that like buries into the ground and has like massive tentacles coming out of the ground and coming at you like a scorpion. Oh man, this is gonna bother me. But anyways, he is right. There's so many bug breaches happening in seconds. Your
good
package, sir.
Throw, dude. I just want to walk to the McDonald's, guys. I'm just a level 1 goblin. It's literally my birthday. I'm a little birthday boy. And do you want to know the worst part about this war? We don't really know how they move between planets. And I don't think they have—
Oh yeah, that is a good point.
Rather, the Terminid simply appear in places they wish to eviscerate.
Kind
of like a Whole Foods. So you can imagine my shock when I learned that those white bitches were trying to gentrify the moon. They are ruining the amazing local culture of California. I hope it's becoming obvious that fighting these things under normal circumstances is what we call same-day shipping to God. What the fuck? Fortunately for us though, we have access to a wide variety of unique and hilarious tools, which are only accessible via inputting a series of hand signs, informally known as airstrike jutsu. Whether it's big airstrikes, bigger airstrikes, biggest airstrike the engine can sustain, or airstrikes that specialize in killing everything except the enemy, there are so many bad guys with so much damage to be done that the most challenging part is keeping your team out of the blast radius.
I got 500 kilograms ready.
What have you fucking done? And yes, you do have to throw them, which means you can—
That actually did happen to us today, but it wasn't a 500 kilogram bomb. It was, I think it was like an orbital It was that like big orbital strike, but yeah, it came at us. However, I survived, but the guy who dropped it did not survive.
Drop them, throw the wrong asset, and even attach them to enemies that are running into you.
Oh yeah, I did notice that.
My personal favorite combination is definitely the napalm and chlorine gas, for when you really, really want your enemies to feel pain. Inside and out. We also offer a gluten-free
Oh,
variety.
I didn't know that.
Now, of course, airstrikes aren't the only thing we can deliver. Just most of them, because here at the Defense Department, we take care to provide, why can't I say words? A wide array of support tools. And by support tools, I mean the machine gun, which are crucial and necessary for fighting, literally anything. We've got flamethrowers, jetpacks, automatic lasers that demand human sacrifice. Average American police taser with unlimited ammo, automatic targeting, and a vendetta against teammates. For when you really hate everything in a general direction. Railguns that encourage you to fire volleys like Napoleonic line infantry. It also has 2 fire modes called Safe Mode and Unsafe Mode. And of course, the giant death robots that randomly explode sometimes.
What the?
That is the last time I buy a fucking Tesla. My personal favorite strategy involves everyone giving their mechs to the designated disabled man, who will proceed to stay inside of 6 different wheelchairs for 40 minutes. And as a caveat,
So for me personally, I've been always equipping 2 sentry guns, the Gatling and the machine gun. And I have been killed by my own sentry at least like 3 or 4 times, and I accidentally killed one of my teammates once with my sentry. But but the reason why I do a lot of sentries is because 1, they keep coming at you, so we need more guns. And 2, when I play solo, it feels like I have my squad even though they're not with me. So that's why, and I have the guard dog rover, and that is very helpful. If you guys have any other strategies or any stratagems recommended, please put down in the comments below, and I'll take a look at them. But so far, those have been really good, and I'm still trying to like level up so I can get the other stratagems that other people have.
Force him to crawl on the ground between mechs for immersion reasons. But honestly, all of these fantastic tools absolutely pale in comparison to the fast and convenient resupply of GamerSup's energy drinks. In comparison to the fast and convenient resupply of GamerSup's energy drinks, here to give you a fantastic boost to your gaming abilities, which, if you want to win this battle, I will now expect of you. We in the Chinese are not going to be taking back Osto 2 on 8 hours of sleep, but they did also release a sleep aid. In case somebody gives you too much energy, how am I getting away with this shit? GamerSupps comes in many different flavors, such as Guacamole Gamer Fart 9000, Grandpa's Ashes, and
Grandpa's Ashes.
Good. It's just good. All at the low price of 40 cents per stratagem, which is literally cheaper than the dirt I am dying over. I went to Amazon and checked. So if you are still watching this video somehow, and God bless you if you are, you can have GamerSupps delivered with 10% off by opening the description and clicking the special strategy code. What else do we have? We have sentry guns.
Hey, I like how you put that in there, though.
Don't want to play the game, as well as a strange amount of primaries that are child safe. Can't wait for the devs to nerf this one and say some shit like, out of primaries that are child safe.
Yeah, that's why one thing I noticed. They have their like rifles just like hanging on their hip, but there's no like holster or anything like that.
Can't wait for the devs to nerf this one and say some shit like, sorry, Helldivers, Command sent us rigatoni instead of railgun shells. Now, in this kind of environment with this many fireworks, casualties are not just expected. They are required. You don't really get to 12 million by being an easy game, which is why, upon the occurrence of my teammate's tragic passing, I will gain the ability to replace my friends with a legally distinct Helldiver, ready to fight and die for the worst planets you have ever seen. Like my brother in Christ, you are fighting over the Arizona Iced Tea world. Missions in this game are usually comprised of exploring new and fantastic worlds, and then building a Walmart supercenter on them. Local residents be damned. To that end, we have a great diversity of missions, like geological surveys, rescuing civilians who move their heads like confused avians. He's like a chicken! Spreading industrial amounts of carcinogenic gas, and launching the fucking nuclear missile. We did it, Patrick. We saved Istanu, along with a myriad of side objectives, which usually boil down to, killing everything that moves. And occasionally, loading a gun that will do it for you. We, don't really talk about the Eradicate missions because they tend to play themselves, all in service to liberate a planet by an astounding 0.0003%.
Yes.
This isn't a fucking charity, alright? Reach 100% liberation.
I mean, when I saw like how much was contributed just to like liberate a planet, I was like, we're gonna be here for a while.
And lose all of it the very next day. I am currently reporting to you from the 5th Siege of Hellfire. Planets in Helldivers also have a unique blend of beautiful environments, like the Heaven planet, where it is impossible to escape God's light, the Constant Meteor Storm planet, where it is illegal to stand still.
Oh yeah, I think it's I forgot what it's called. I think it's called Rad 4 or something like that, RA4. Because it's a luminate planet, and we did do it earlier today, and that meteor shower made it so difficult just to like move around.
The Fire Tornado planet, the weird fucking animal planet. I'm going to call you.
I haven't played this game.
Genghis Shinglesbringer, and the planet that, before it was removed from the game, randomized your airstrikes, which made the process of calling a resupply much more interesting. Please put this back in the game. Look, Helldivers is a game that gives you a lot of tools, and a lot of places to use them. So honestly, the task of describing it all to you is, not my fucking job. The developers are literally adding things faster than I can show them to you. I, began making this video before Mechs existed. So inevitably, when the day comes that Arrowhead adds the secret third faction that we don't legally know anything about, I guess I'll be making a video about it. As long as this one gets views. Overall, Helldivers 2 is an absolute chaotic mess, where every mission begins and ends with the assumption that we are not going to make it, and yet somehow, some way, I still find a way to disappoint my friends. Some may consider it difficult, while others may consider it fucking bullshit. But personally, surviving against all odds,
Wait, I gotta see that again.
Consider it fucking bullshit.
The reinforced landed on the Hulk.
But personally, surviving against all odds in the face of complete, absolute absurdity is a big reason that I still love this game, no matter how many game-breaking bugs they introduce. Sorry, Helldivers, this gun's accuracy rating is so high.
So we did a live stream today, and it was 5 hours long. I had so much fun with it, but however, at the end, when we finished our operation, the game did crash.
That it causes integer overflow. And with the Galactic War still ongoing, our story of spreading managed democracy has only just begun. We have the ships, we have the weapons, we need soldiers. Soldiers like the angry Chinese guy. Service guarantees affordable healthcare. They'll keep fighting, and they'll win. As long as the bug front plays the game today. On a more personal note, the Ministry of Truth extends its gratitude to all of its very kind patrons, enabling and financing our propaganda on a truly galactic scale. Your money is being put to excellent use, making only the funniest and most original content. Anyways, time to report to my execution now.
Oh man, that was a great video, man. Dude, I think I was laughing the whole time. Even though the video is 15 minutes long, I can't imagine how long it took just to create this video. Like the moments he has to capture where a supply drop landed on a Terminid, one of those bugs, and the reinforced landed on that Hulk. I can't imagine how much time it took for him to like get all the footage and then edit it and then put it together, create the commentary. Oh my god. So he deserves every bit, every view that came to this video, and I had a great time. So shout out to Max0r for the video, and shout out to my subscribers for recommending this video to me. It was great. So the next videos I will be watching will be based on the Malevelon Creek, because yeah, I keep on hearing that name, but I just don't know what happened. And as a treat, I'm not going to be watching just one Malevelon Creek video. I'm going to be watching 3, so it's about 30 minutes total, because I think each one is like 10 to 11 minutes long. But keep an eye out for that video, and that's all I got for today. So thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that notification bell so you know when I drop another video. And also shout out to all my members, subscribers, viewers. You guys are amazing. And also, if you guys are wondering which live stream I'm talking about, just go to my channel and hit the live section and you'll see my live streams. So far, I think there's only like 2 or 3 Helldivers 2 live streams on there. So, and each one of them was really fun and they should be very entertaining to watch. So thank you guys again. And without anything else, I'll see you guys next time.